G'day folks, welcome back to Pete's Investing. It's February 26, 2024. This is the nat gas price update. Again, the overall trends are bearish. We've retraced back to the 61% level yet again, and I'll explain what that means as we get into the charts. And just again, we're just looking at some latest news. We've got the natural gas market is experiencing a potential shift towards bullish sentiment due to Chesapeake Energy's significant production cut, which countered low prices and oversupply. While the outlook is cautiously optimistic, high inventory levels and mild winter remain challenges. The market's response to production cuts indicates an acknowledgement of the need for supply adjustments and positions the industry for future demand growth. Traders should monitor key factors like inventory, demand and LNG exports to navigate the evolving markets. So firstly, looking at the natural gas commodity price, we've got the weekly, daily and hourly. For those new to the channel, we look at the ADX 25 as our trend indicator, which is showing a bearish indicator, so is the daily. But you'll notice the hourlies break up to a fresh bullish outbreak to the upside. On the weekly as well, our CCI 150 is our divergence indicator, and it's showing no sign of divergence, although there were a couple of divergences back here during those price peaks. The CCI was showing bearish divergence, and both times the price fell off. On the daily, the CCI 150 had a very small bullish divergence down there in those higher lows versus lower lows on the price, and the price did bounce up in that little range there. On the hourly, more closely, again we look at the CCI 150. There's no divergence currently. You can see here we had a bullish divergence back here versus lower lows on the price, eventually bounced up and hit our initial target area, and that was identified with that rectangle there with the Fibonacci range in that level there, and that's between the 23 and the 38% there. You can see it bounced right off that, made a bit of an upswing and then bounced back down again. Let me just remove some of these Fibonacci's, gets a bit messy sometimes. Now we've got another potential. You can see here there's no divergence, but we've got a retrace. So if I draw a Fibonacci between that low and that high, you can see there we've got another retrace to the upside and bouncing down from that 61% level of that smaller Fibonacci range. So it hasn't actually broken through there. If it broke through there, that'd be more positive in terms of a bullish outlook, but yet to see whether it continues upward movement or whether it's going to continue to the downside. The ADX is showing bullish momentum. The CCI is actually broken up through its moving averages, so what we need to do now is see if it breaks above that 61% as a short-term outlook. I'll delete that. So again, once it breaks above there, then we'll see where it goes, and I won't get too much into that in this video. We'll see how it goes in the coming hours and days. Next, we've got ProShares Ultra DJUBS, which is ticker BOIL. Similarly, this has got a bearish outlook on the weekly, bearish on the daily, and also continue at a bearish movement on the hourly chart. The CCI 150 showing bullish divergence versus the price, very flat, you can see there. The daily is also showing and still in play a bullish divergence versus lower lows on the price. Hasn't bounced yet. We need to see it, and a target level for that is up near that resistance identified with that rectangle on the daily. On the hourly, there was a small divergence back here, bullish divergence versus a double bottom on the price. It bounced, and that seems to have done its work. It bounced up and broke down from the 38% level, which is always our closest target range. So that's a successful little retrace there as well. And I'll just mark that between a 23 and a 38% level and remove that. So you can see that it's already bounced off there, and it looks like it's returning back down towards the support level. ProShares Ultra Short Bloomberg Natural Gas, KOLD. This is showing a somewhat bullish movement on the ADX. It's a bit hard to see, there you go, versus a very strong bullish movement on the CCI 150 versus almost flat movement on the price chart. On the daily, it's also broken fresh breakout to the upside, a bullish movement. Although we do have a bearish divergence versus higher highs on the price, it bounced down from that resistance and it hit our initial target area. And if we drew again Fibonacci range between that low and that high, you can see there it's penetrated that area between the 23 and the 38% level. Anyway, it's close enough, so you can see that it's broken down and penetrated through the 38% level, and it's making a bit of a retrace back to the upside. On the hourly, you can see there more closely, it's actually, Fibonacci range is broken down, and it's bounced off the 61%. Now, again, that's similar to the commodity price. If I draw a Fibonacci range between that low and that high, you can see there it's just currently resting around the 38% level. It hasn't gone as high as the 61 like the commodity, but it's still making a bit of an up move there. And lastly, we've got United States Natural Gas Fund, UNG. This is showing bearish movement on the ADX on the weekly, a bullish divergence on the CCI 150 versus lower lows on the price, no bounce yet. The divergence as well on the daily, bullish divergence versus the price, and I've got a bearish ADX on the hourly chart as well. You can see the CCI 150 is also broken to the downside. There was a bullish divergence there versus lower low, double bottom on the price, and it bounced, and that would have hit the target as well, making a retrace back down towards this support level. So again, if you got value out of the video, hit that like and subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching, and see you in a future video.